they will be allowed to go off with their families. But Farrell is very good at interjecting those moments. You know, the families will be close. They're being brought over, those who have families, you know, young kids and stuff. Like they'll be in and around tour where the team will be based. Even little things like, you know, they're giving the players a couple of days off next week because a lot of them have kids who are starting school. You know, like that's sort of thing that Farrell brings to the party that maybe other coaches just wouldn't see or wouldn't think about. And you're right, like it's like they were pretty miserable in Japan 4 years ago. They didn't seem to have a very good time. You know, France is a bit more familiar. They go there all the time. You know, it's you know, it's Europe, all that sort of stuff. Like, I mean, we were having a great time in Japan, and we'd meet the players, and they'd be kind of looking at us, going, "What have you been doing?" Almost to live vicariously through us, sometimes. So, you'd hope that it's a bit more enjoyable for them this time, that they don't feel the weight of the world on their shoulders as they often do when the World Cup comes around. You get the sense that, like, Ian Henderson's been in here just exactly where I'm sitting right now about an hour ago or an hour and a half ago, and like he was very positive about where they are, and like it's not just camp speak, you know, it's believable, you know, that like there is you see them around the place in Biarritz this week a little bit, and they just seem to be enjoying each other's company. Like, you know, there's another 8-10 weeks to go, but like, you know, a couple of them have said this is the best environment they've ever been in, and that, like, they don't say that lightly, you know. Like players have a way of answering, as we know from the Vera Pauw situation a couple of months ago. You know, players have a way of answering questions. If they're not actually enjoying it, they'll give you a stock answer that gives you nothing. For Peter O'Mahony to kind of effusively praise the environment as he did a couple of years ago is like that. He doesn't say that, but you know, that's not bull. There's something behind that. So I think this week has been a bit tenser because of what's coming. But once that's out of the way, once the 33 say goodbye to the 6 and they move on, like when they regather next Thursday to fly to France, that'll be like I think they'll be tight. You know, they're a tight knit unit.